People are getting scammed every single day from this simple trick, and it's from people in poor countries and from people in rich countries. What I'm talking about here is the sports betting fixed match industry, the people that claim to have some kind of insider information that they're going to sell you just so you can pay them $50 and then you will become a millionaire tomorrow. This is all of course fake, and you will probably never in your whole life encounter anything match fixing related online, especially not on Telegram for $50 from someone who's from Nigeria or India. And I'm not talking about match fixing as a whole in being a scam, because there's definitely people going around rigging games and stuff like that. But I'm talking about the people on Telegram who claim that they know everything about the game. For just $50 you will get rich. I mean shit, 2 months ago the FBI even arrested 34 people in the US for allegedly rigging sports betting stuff in the NBA.
Today we are here in New York to announce a historic arrest across a wide-sweeping criminal enterprise that envelops both the NBA and La Casa Nostra.
But you will probably never be a part of it or ever see it happen if it does happen. But how do the scammers make it look so convincing that they actually have the insider information? Well, it's not really that complicated. Imagine that you have a group of 90 people and you just split them into 3 groups of 30 in each group. Now you just need to find a match. We can take this one for example, and then you just tell 30 people to bet for the home team, 30 people that you have insider information on draw, and then 30 people that you have insider information on the away team. Now if you have done this correctly, it doesn't matter what happens in the game, 30 people will win. And that's not because the person is skilled at predicting stuff or has some kind of insider information. It's just basic maths. And because in a football game it can only be home team, draw, or the away team that can win, what happens now is that the scammer has 30 believers and round 2 of this scam begins. So now when 60 people have lost and he has probably blocked them, the 30 people that won, he will ask every single one of them to send him screenshots of the results, just so he can spam it everywhere on social media for social proof.
Hello everyone, I am from Germany. I have now won a large sum of 50,000 euros with Maximo, and it's worth following, joining him.
And now he will have the second batch for the second game. The scammer will now batch these 30 people into 3 groups again. So 10 for home, 10 for draw, and 10 for away. Whatever happens in the game, 10 people will have won twice from the scammer's information that he gives them. The scammer will now of course ask these 10 people for social proof just so he can spam it way more and get more people into the system.
Hi guys, I'm Kaki from Spain and I made a lot of money with Maximo. Come on.
And now these 10 people who have now won twice from the scammer's advice are way more likely to spend hundreds, thousands of dollars for the next game and the next information that the scammer will give them. And the best part is he only needs 3 out of these 10 people to pay him for the next game, because the worst case, if only 3 people pay him, he will just put them in 3 buckets and he will have 1 person in each bucket and one of them will win again for the 3rd time, which is just disgusting because the person is definitely sold at that point and the scammer will definitely milk that person for all he has. This is just so sad because eventually the person will lose all his money and the scammer will walk away with all of the money. He's the only one lucky in the end and he hasn't even placed a bet. A lot of the proof that doesn't come from the people that are lucky and actually win come from fake bet slip generators, photoshopped bet slips, stuff like that. They can just easily inspect the element on Google or any platform and just screenshot as if they won millions from any bet.
Boys, I have just won the biggest bet of my fucking life. Flipped £6,000 into over 600k, tipped it inside the VIP. Let me show you the bet right now. Absolute madness. Boys, look at that. Joe Rodon, anytime goal scorer, long stuff to get an assist. 6k, flipped to 647.
This is how most of the people do it online.
Who is the greatest of all time? Me, bruv. Look, 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 look.
And the worst part that nobody talks about are the 60 people that don't win the first bet, that just lose all their money. And then the 20 people that don't win on the second time they bet, which they will probably have bet way more than the first time. Some scammers are even controlling the results online from some super low level leagues in different countries like Italy or Romania, where they will tell the people that see their ads or see their channels that they have fixed information, but this match only exists on maybe 1 bookmaker on the whole planet. And guess who owns that bookmaker or that betting company? The person who is giving you the fixed matches. So basically, once you deposit the money to place the fixed insider info match, you don't even get to place the match because the website is owned by the scammer and the scammer will literally just collect your money. It's like you're sending money into a black hole. Real match fixing, it doesn't look anything like this scammer portrayed to be. Real match fixing often doesn't even have the whole game fixed or a big part of the game fixed. It's usually just some tiny decision that has to be fixed for the match fixing to occur. So it could be, for example, like a penalty kick, a throw-in, or something like that, and then the referee who is fixing the game will just blow when he doesn't really have to. It's super subtle, and most times you won't even notice it yourself. Last month there were over 150 referees from the Turkish league who were all accused of fixing or rigging games, and they've been doing this for over 5 years. 154 referees in Turkey all had sports betting accounts, and all of them were betting regularly while they were still being a referee for the game. And you won't be finding these referees on Telegram giving you the information for $50. They will be using it themselves, or they will do it in other sketchy ways. So next time you see someone who posts everywhere that they win every game, or they're fixing stuff on Telegram or Twitter or wherever you find the information, just understand that it is never correct. It's always a scam, and you will always get scammed. And the worst part is, there's a lot of people getting scammed that are from these poor countries that don't deserve it at all. If it looks and sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So don't do it, and please don't get scammed.
I'm gonna jump off this balcony if this bet doesn't win. It's Manchester United v Bournemouth in the Premier League this Monday Night Football, and I'm placing a $10,000 bet on the game.
I'm placing $10,000 on Semenyo to make 2+ tackles today.